Have you felt like you constantly say yes, even though deep down in your heart you are screaming no? And you know you don't want to do something, but you will agree anyway. For years, I thought that saying no made me a bad person. I thought if I say no, I'm being disrespectful or I'm being selfish. But the truth is, constantly saying yes was costing me my peace. I wasn't happy, but I was making other people happy. So in this video today, I want to talk to you about why boundaries are important. Welcome to Rise and Elevate with 𝑣𝑐𝑖𝑵. My name is 𝑣𝑐𝑖𝑵. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back home. This is our home. This is a small growing community where we are supporting each other to break free from limitations in the community and in the society. We are learning to set boundaries in our lives, and we are overcoming struggles in life, and we're stepping into our true self. So if you are new, please join us and be part of this community, because we are supporting each other, and this is a safe place for us to share our own experiences and learn from each other. So today, I really want to talk about something that is very important to me, which unfortunately I learned at a very later stage in my life. Boundaries. Why do I think boundaries are important? I will say this. Boundaries is something that is very important, and it's the best gift you can ever give to yourself, because nobody else will set boundaries for you. You will be the only one who can set boundaries for yourself. A little bit about me. I grew up in a society or a culture where I was raised to believe that if you said no, you are being disrespectful. I was raised in a culture where from a very young age, I was taught that I have to respect others. I have to do things to please others. Even if I don't want to do things, but I'll still have to do them. In my culture, I was raised to believe that as a younger person, I have to do everything that the elderly, anybody who's older than me, asked me to do. If I said no, that was seen as being disrespectful. And also, if I said no, it meant that I am selfish. Even within the family members, if they asked me to do something, I had to do those things, because if I don't agree to do them, that's seen as being disrespectful within the family. So that was my upbringing, and that's all I knew. And I thought that was right. So I spent many years living my life according to what other people wanted me to do. I did not have any boundaries, because I always said yes to everyone. I spent most of my life carrying the weight of others, until one day I realized that, you know what, I need to live my life, because the life that I was living was not really my life, because I was doing everything that other people are asking me to do. I did not have any boundaries. Until one day I realized that, you know, I need to step into my true self and stop pleasing other people. So if you are going through a situation in your life where you feel like you're constantly saying yes, even if in your heart you're feeling like you don't want to do something, it's time we talk about this today. It's time you reevaluate your life and think about the boundaries. How you can set boundaries in your life, because you cannot live your life pleasing other people. Because what's happened is that when you please other people, You're making them happy, but you are not happy. It's costing you your peace, but you're making other people happy. So review your life and take control of your life today. And start setting boundaries. Because everybody needs that. So let's talk about why are boundaries important. Boundaries are very important because they protect your peace. As I said earlier on, when I was pleasing everybody else, it was costing me my peace. Everybody was happy around me, but I was the one who wasn't happy because I was doing things that I didn't want to do. So boundaries are very important because they protect your peace. You live peacefully and they give you freedom. Because you know what your boundaries are and you're able to say, I'm sorry, I'm not able to do that. You have that peace of mind and it gives you that sense of who you are because you are clear with your boundaries. That's the first reason why boundaries are important. Then the second one, it helps you to decide what's to tolerate in your life and what's not to tolerate. As I said earlier on, I was living my life tolerating everything because I didn't want to upset other people. That was my upbringing, that I have to make other people around me happy and please them. But now, since I've got boundaries, I'm very clear that, okay, I will tolerate this, but I will not tolerate this. And it also helps those around you to know that there are things that they can't just expect from you because you've got boundaries and you've got clear and consistent boundaries in your life. So they also know where they stand. It puts them in place. For example, if somebody is asking you to do something or talking to you in a certain way, you're able to address that to say, I do not appreciate that. Or if they ask you to do something like, I'm really sorry, but I'm not able to do that. So all those around you, they will know where they stand. And this will also give you peace. It will give you the peace of mind. And you won't feel like you are under any pressure if you have boundaries. Because you are very clear. Nobody will come and pressurize you that you have to do this. You'll be like, no, I am not doing that. And nobody will constantly put pressure on you because you are very clear with your boundaries. And also, what I have learned from a very later stage in my life is that having boundaries in life, it's so good because it helps you to prioritize your own needs. You come first. It's you first, rather than thinking about, oh, I have to do this for other people. It's you first. So it's something that is very important. So if you do not have boundaries in your life, I will say to you, sit down and review your life because boundaries are very important. Every person needs boundaries. Living a life without boundaries is like living a life without directions. And you don't want to be living your life like that. You only have one life. You only have one life. And this will help those around you to know where they stand. So please consider setting boundaries in your life because they are important. If you feel you are ready to set boundaries, go in the comment section and say, I am ready to set boundaries in my life. I'm not saying it's going to be easy because setting boundaries and making changes in life, it's not always easy because people will start saying things. They will start questioning you why now you're not able to do this because you've done it before. You've agreed to do things before. But you need to be very confident. That's why we are here, to support each other, to gain confidence in our lives and also be able to say no. That's why we are here. Let's support each other. Boundaries are important. Please join me in the next section where we will also be talking about the importance of boundaries and how you can set boundaries in your life. Please join me. I will see you again soon. Thank you. Bye.